Welcome to Unsigned 518's Weekend Spotlight for the weekend of December 20th, 2024. Got a great show coming up for you. Got music from Millington, Watch Reggie Run, and the new one from Tops of Trees, plus a whole bunch more. So without further ado, let's get started.
Weekend Spotlight, the weekend alright. The weekend Spotlight, the weekend alright. Andy Scullin is such a good dude, the kind of guy that it's easy to talk to. He's got some cool stuff he'd like to share with you. It's the weekend, you know what you should do. It's the weekend spotlight, the weekend alright. The weekend spotlight, Unsigned518.
All right, so I'm going to do things just a little bit differently this week. Normally, the weekend spotlight, I'm showcasing things coming up the current weekend, talking about shows. I'm not actually going to do that on this episode. I'm going to kind of use it as just a year-end send-off as I wrap up Season 2 of Unsigned 518 and get ready for Season 3. I've decided, after a little bit of contemplation and discussion with Katie, my wife, about whether it was a good idea, I'm going to take a couple weeks off from doing the show. So as I record here, we're going into Christmas week. I'm going to take Christmas and New Year's week off, so I will be back, I believe it will be the 7th of January with a brand new episode of Unsigned 518, and then, again with Unsigned 518's Weekend Spotlights coming out every Thursday. I do think that I'm going to kind of slow down, or at the very least put a pause on the Unsigned Unwind. But with that said, I do have bands reaching out to me from outside of the 518, and I think, if there's someone that comes across, rather than making it a separate Unsigned Unwind, I might just every once in a while, there might be an Unsigned 518 episode with an artist outside of the immediate area, but someone that I think you should know. But I guess if I get someone from the other side of the country, maybe I'll reserve that, and just instead of Unsigned Unwind every other Wednesday, it'll just be like kind of whenever, every once in a while, there'll be a special episode. I think that's what see, you just heard my my thought process in real time. Like, I was like, what am I going to do? But I think that's what I'll do. Maybe just every once in a while, there'll be a Unsigned Unwind episode. I do still have a few in the can that I will get edited, produced, and released, and then probably put that on hold a little bit, just because I got so much going on. It's not for a bad reason. It's for a very good reason. There's a lot going on right here that needs my attention. So what I'm going to do on this episode is, again, kind of a wrap-up. I do have a conversation with Katie Gallagher and Sydney Worthley coming up later on. We're going to talk about a special show that they're putting on next week. But basically on this show, I'm just going to play some music. I'm going to start off with a couple of Christmas tunes from local artists, and one from outside of our immediate area that I met at Ghostapalooza in Canada. But anyway, enough of me talking. Let's just hear some music. This first one is from ska emo band Millington. They've been really heavy on my playlist the last couple months. They hit all the buttons of shit that I love. It's emo music, it's ska music, it's got so many elements of the stuff that I grew up on and still listen to. So really, really great band. And shout out to them for getting back to me so quickly. Every time I reach out to them and ask if I can play a song, they get back to me within minutes, which is super, super cool, and I appreciate it. So shout out, boys in Millington. But anyway, this is their cover of an amazing Christmas song. You're all going to know it. It is Millington with Snow Miser, Heat Miser, and it's here on Unsigned 518's Weekend Spotlight.
Christmas, I'm Mr. Snow. I'm Mr. Icicle. I'm Mr. 10 Below. Friends call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch. I'm too much. He's Mr. White Christmas. He's Mr. Snow. He's Mr. Icicle. He's Mr. 10 Below. Friends call me
The days are growing shorter and the nights are getting cold. Santa's bag is filled with all the toys that it can hold. The reindeer are just resting, eating carrots in the barn, as Mrs. Claus is knitting stockings with a ball of yarn. Now it's that time of year to spread some joy and cheer. Oh, the Christmas moon will be here soon. Until that time, we'll sing this tune. Fa la la, jingle jingle. Oh, the Christmas moon will be here soon. The tree is being trimmed with ornaments and lights, while snowflakes start to fall, blanketing the ground in white. The children, feeling festive, hang some tinsel on the door, as Grandpa stokes the fire with the holiday Yule log. Now it's that time of year to spread some joy and cheer. Oh, the Christmas moon will be here soon. Until that time, we'll sing this tune. Fa la la, jingle jingle. Oh, the Christmas moon will be here soon. I look to the sky as I climb into my bed, but all I see are stars. Maybe I have been misled. Counting down the hours from 1 to 24, then suddenly a lunar shadow casts upon the floor. Now it's that time of year to spread some joy and cheer. Oh, the Christmas moon will be here soon. Until that time, we'll sing this tune. Fa la la, jingle jingle. Oh, the Christmas moon will be here soon. Oh, the Christmas moon will be here soon. Until that time, we'll sing this tune. Fa la la, jingle jingle. Oh, the Christmas moon will be here soon. Oh, the Christmas moon will be here soon. Oh, the Christmas moon will be here soon.
That is Christmas Moon, Watch Reggie Run here on Unsigned 518's Weekend Spotlight. The last Weekend Spotlight of 2024. I'll be back in a couple weeks with a whole new year, a whole new round of my bullshit. But anyway, before we get on with the show, I just want to take a side note. Gussapalooza, which is a festival that I went to last year up in Canada. It was an amazing time. I met so many cool people. Obviously, I'm doing weekly collaborations with the guys in the Bad Music Club with bands you should know, and I'm sending them Andy's Rex, and they turn me into a cool little Wendigo dude and play it on their show. So, like, I've met some real friends and some real actual connections, and I plan on going next year. So they are taking submissions now, and I would really, really, really love to get a 518 band to play at this festival. It's such a cool thing. So go to gussapalooza.com and just, submit your name. And if you do, let me know, and I will directly speak to Russ, who's in charge of Gussapalooza, and let him know that I've got some submissions coming in, because I have spoken to him, and he said to let him know, and he'll keep an eye out, because I would really love to get somebody from down here up there. So if you're into it, hit me up, and we'll try to make something happen. But anyway, this is a guy that I met at Gussapalooza. I saw him perform. I got to interview him. You can go back and listen to my Gussapalooza wrap-up episode from a couple months ago and hear my conversation with Alessandro Montelli. And this is his Christmas song, super fucking catchy song. It was in my head so much. And I messaged him today, just like, dude, can I play this song? Like, I really like it. It would fit into my episode, and he said that I could. So I appreciate that. Shout out Alessandro Montelli. Make sure that you follow the links in the show notes and follow all these artists, because it's a very small gesture, but it really helps. Get that follow count up. So go listen to the music, follow on Spotify, Instagram, all that. So this is Alessandro Montelli with Christmas Misfits, and it's here on Unsigned518's Weekend Spotlight.
It's cold outside and the power's off. Can complain if the wood stove's on. It's Christmas Eve, but the storm got you praying a little more. Walking down the country lane while the city got hit by rage. There's no presents to be had. All the children are pretty sad. There's no fun to be had. We're all misfits searching for forgiveness, trying to find our way home. It's on the list this Christmas. We're all misfits searching for forgiveness, trying to find our way home. It's on the list. It's a sad, sad Christmas. It's a sad, sad Christmas. It's a sad, sad Christmas. It's on the list this Christmas. All the kids are left alone, no reaching for their phones. Their words been captured in pain all winter long. Christmas tree caught on fire. The situation is dire. Country living is lovely. There's such a bunch of liars. We're all misfits searching for forgiveness, trying to find our way home. It's on the list this Christmas. We're all misfits searching for forgiveness, trying to find our way home. It's on the list this Christmas. It's a sad, sad Christmas. It's a sad, sad Christmas. It's a sad, sad Christmas. It's on the list this Christmas. Sad, sad Christmas. Sad, sad Christmas. It's a sad, sad Christmas. It's a sad, sad Christmas. It's a sad.
Alessandro Montelli with Christmas Misfits here on Unsigned518's Weekend Spotlight. And right now what we're going to do is listen to the latest from Tops of Trees. It's their latest single, Light On. And they are blowing up and doing such great things. Not only great band, but really, really great guys. And they're playing, what is it, first night, I believe it is, at in Saratoga with Ben Folds, who I don't know if they know that Ben Folds is like one of my favorites. So maybe those Tops of Trees gentlemen can get me backstage and give him a picture with Ben Folds or something. If you're listening, I don't know, but no, but anyway, no, I'm not kidding. Here is the latest from Tops of Trees. This is Light On here on Unsigned518's Weekend Spotlight.
Sitting now on a fence, believing I was the victim of circumstance. The fear of rejection kept me against that wall. But tonight's the night I'm gonna let it all go and I'm gonna heed that call. 'Cause I've been waiting so long, this could be my chance. No time to wait, I gotta dance. I gotta dance. The clock on the wall says it's just about quitting time. To play or to fold, I gotta make up my mind. Gotta take a chance right now and get out on the floor. Or I might as well hang on my hat and coat and walk right out that door. 'Cause I've been waiting so long, this is my chance. Don't hesitate, I gotta dance. I gotta dance. I gotta dance. I gotta dance. Well, the world can be so hard now. Knock you down sideways. Knock you right down on your knee, girl. Till you hang your head and you pray. I need a little bit of light now. I need just one more chance. So help me, Lord, help me, Lord, help me, Lord, help me, Lord. I gotta dance. I gotta dance. I gotta dance. I gotta dance. All my life I wanna be somebody besides me. I was always looking outside myself for that golden key. But the light was shining inside y'all all along. All I had to do was find some faith and love and trust in my own songs. The voices tell me this might be your last chance. No time to wait, I gotta dance. I gotta dance. I gotta dance. I gotta dance. 'Cause when it gets dark, turn your light on. 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 Light on.
Tops of Trees with their latest Light On, and what a jam. Those guys are so good. Just such high energy and infectious stuff. It's hard to listen to them and not want to get up and dance. I'm gonna have to say. So great new one from Tops of Trees there, Light On. And make sure, I've said it even in this episode, and I'll say it all the time, like in the show notes, all you got to do is click on the link and it'll take you to their page, and then hit follow, and then carry on with your day. It's really that quick, just like 3-4 seconds. Follow the bands that are on the show and give them a little bit of support. It means a lot to them and to me. So what we're going to do right now is head up to Canada, speak to my friends in the Bad Music Club. They're sending us a band that they think that we should know.
GFU.
Punk rock is alive and thriving, and I'm here for it!
They have less than 100 monthly listeners, and they're a high energy party crew out of the York region, Ontario.
This rocks our fucking socks off. It's one of my absolute new favorites.
Yeah, this is real punk rock, guys. And
You must see these guys live.
We were lucky enough to see them.
We were, man. They're so killer, man. I can't say enough good things about this band. And fucking orange layer cake, baby.
And their latest release is the Grand Slam EP, which came out February 15th, 2024.
My name is Brendan, and I miss beer. And on today's episode of I Miss Beer, we're gonna be trying Best Day Brewing Kolsch. All right, it's Monday. Let's set the week off strong. Sniff it, sip it, score it, slam that shit. I smell a slight hint of metal. I mean, the color's pretty cool. I always like a little bit of haze in the color. Not that crazy about it. kind of tastes like keg beer. You know, it's not terrible. It just has that keggy, metallic kind of thing going on there. Not quite for me. It smells like a college party. It smells like waiting in line at a keg at a college party. I always wait till I have a handful of sips because some of the time I do end up liking it a little more. It's kind of happening with this. Okay, it's not in the 5s, but it's not in the 7s. I'm gonna go 6-4 on this. Let's slam it.
All right, that was Brendan with I Miss Beer, the weekly segment here on the show where he reviews non-alcoholic beers. So right now on the phone, I have Katie Gallagher. We want to talk about the show that is happening next week. It's the Phenomenon live sing-along. So how's it going, Katie?
It's good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Happy holidays, I guess we say.
Yes.
So I guess we want to talk a little bit about, we were talking before we got recording that I'm not doing a show next week. So we want to kind of look into the future a little bit to December 27th at Lost and Found. I guess tell us a little bit about what's going on there.
Yeah, so this is going to be either my third or fourth time working with No One You Know Presents. I believe my fourth time.
Nice.
So that's Keith Morales is putting on this event, and it's gonna be really fun. It's myself, Sydney Worthley, and then Harley Fox Entertainment and the Van Fixins. And we're going all across the board in terms of different pop icons, women specifically. And we're going to be just performing a whole bunch of music that hopefully everyone will want to sing along to. So I learned probably 5 or 6 songs that I have never performed before. So this will be like a one-night only event for some of those new covers. And I'm really looking forward to it.
And is it something, where you'll do a set, then Sydney will do a set, and then maybe the Van Vixens will do something? Or is it like something, a combination? Do you do songs together? Or?
You know what? That's a great point. Sydney and I probably should talk about maybe doing something together. I think that'd be really fun if we have time in the next week. But no, I believe it's going to be myself and then Sydney and then the Van Fixins as 3 separate sets.
Nice.
Yep.
That's fantastic. And Lost and Found, such a great venue. And Keith is a cool dude to work with. He was actually the one that reached out to me and set this up. And I was like, oh. And it was just funny because we had just talked about playing Caught in the Middle on, I think it was last week or the week before, and he was like, "Yeah, yes. I'll set you up with Katie Gallagher." And I'm like, "Yeah, oh, I know her. I just talked to her like an hour and a half ago."
Exactly.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah, and Lost and Found is great. Keith is great. We did the Taylor Swift night there back in April, and it was a great combination. That was myself, Sydney, Keith, and all at Lost and Found. So I love that they have a stage. It's just a great environment there, and I think it'll be a great night. Yeah,
and I love the just the whole vibe of the event, and like even just looking at the social media posts, it just looks like it's going to be a good time and a good happy, uplifting time with cool music, and I really dig that.
Absolutely, especially I feel like right after the holidays, sometimes I myself and I know other people get that that slump that all the celebration is over. So this is a way to kind of extend the fun.
That's true. I didn't even think of it that way. Like 48 hours after Christmas, you can be like, boom, there's like another last jolt of the year.
Exactly.
in between Christmas and New Year's. It's fantastic. It's perfect timing.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's next Friday, December 27th at Lost and Found. But you do have something coming up this coming weekend, the 22nd. And what's that?
Yes, so I will be participating in the last brunch with Bob up at Argyle Brewing Company at the Depot. And that's in Cambridge, New York. So it's a great lineup. It's myself, Carolyn Shapiro, Burnsmore Bridge, Reese Fulmer and Jimmy W., Julia Elseraff, and then, of course, Bob Webb is going to be hosting. This is an event that would happen monthly, or I believe twice a month. And I've performed it probably 3 or 4 times in the past couple of years. And so it's going to be bittersweet to have it be the last one, but I'm happy to be involved with it.
Yeah, really bums me out. And for those that don't know, the Cambridge location of Argyle, the Depot, is closing at the end of this month. And I don't know, Katie, if you know how important that place is to me and my band as well. Like Dave is
No, I didn't realize that.
yeah, oh yeah, like because when I lived in Greenwich, we used to hang out at the Argyle right there in Greenwich, and we met Dave and we're hanging. And when me and Lonnie first started like playing guitars, like before Shortwave Radio Band was what we are, it was just the two of us playing guitars, and Dave booked us at the Depot, and the first full gig that we played was at the Depot. The first time we played as a trio was at the Depot. The first time we played as a 5-piece was at the Depot. Like the Depot's like been like every step of the way when we needed a boost. Like Dave was there to give us the boost, and yeah, it's like super sad. Like
I know, and like you said, giving you a boost. It's that specific venue. I've never like had a more supportive environment where Dave and then everyone that's coming out and enjoying the music, they're just so engaged, so kind. It's really like I always leave performing there so happy and fulfilled. So
yeah, and like
it's definitely a loss for the
first time. It was like almost it was so weird to like just see everybody so engaged, like like everybody, I'm used to like playing songs where nobody fucking cares, like not that they don't care, but everybody's like drinking beer and doing their own thing, and I'm just playing acoustic guitar and like nobody's really looking, and it's like every single person here is like paying attention and like applauding, and it was like it was a special thing, and like it's something that like people strive to create all the time, but you need magic to create it, and that was a magic place, and
absolutely.
It sucks that it's going away, but I do have faith that Dave will do something, like something somewhere.
Oh, I completely agree.
Like
absolutely.
Like, I mean, he's got the Hillview Farm shows, whatever, but he'll do something somewhere. Like
yes, Hillview Sounds.
Yes.
So
yeah,
awesome.
So Dave Van Pelt, he's a true champion of local music. So got a lot of faith in him. All right,
absolutely.
Cool.
So I'm looking forward to that.
And that is this Sunday, and it's around brunch time, right?
Yep, it's going to start at 1 p.m. and I think it'll go all the way until about 5 or 6.
Nice. Awesome. So that's this Sunday at the Depot with the last brunch with Bob. And Bob is also a really good guy. I knew Bob, before the band started too. Like, so tell Bob I said hi.
Yeah.
Maybe if I get time, I'll swing out there.
That'd be great.
That would be. Maybe I'll do that. All right, cool. So I won't keep you any longer. So this Sunday, the 22nd, Brunch with Bob, Katie Gallagher will be playing. And then also next Friday, December 27th, Phenomenon live sing-along at Lost and Found. So, Katie, thank you so much for taking time to do this with me.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, so that is Katie Gallagher, and right now we are going to go back to the phone and talk to another performer at Phenomenon on December 27th, Sydney Worthley. So we'll be right back. Hi, Sydney.
Hey, Andy, how's it going?
It is going very well, and I actually just got off the phone with Katie Gallagher, who you are doing the Phenomenon live sing-along next week, Friday, December 27th at Lost and Found. And we're talking about it this week because, like I said before we got rolling, is I'm taking a little vacation, so there will be no show next week. So we gotta get it in this week. But I really just wanted to get kind of your take on the show and what you're bringing to it and what people can expect when they come out to see it.
Yeah, so we did one last month, which was full band, which was a ton of fun. We had people singing along. This is going to be more like stripped down. So my take on it is highlighting like the lyricism behind all of these amazing songwriters that we have in the music industry right now, at least female singer-songwriters that we have in the industry right now. So when you get that like stripped down sort of sound, you get to like really like appreciate the lyrics. So that's what I'll be trying to focus on because that's my favorite part of any song, especially with these artists.
Yeah, that I'm the same. I'm like totally a lyric person. Like No matter what kind
Absolutely.
of song it is, if it's like a club song or whatever, I'm always listening to what they're saying. So I like that angle.
I know. I'm always on like Genius, like trying to figure out the lyrics when I'm like first trying to learn a song. Like I feel so frustrated when I don't know any of the lyrics to a song. Like I feel like I don't know the song yet until I know the lyrics.
Yeah, I do the same, and I listen to it over and over and over, and I'll find myself feeling like, well, what is that? What does that mean? Because that's the next step.
Yeah.
Is once you know the lyrics, you're like, all right, now I know them. Now I want to know what they mean.
100%. Yeah. So that's like my favorite part of being a musician is the songwriting, and listening to music is the songwriting. So I love doing these shows, especially with No One You Know Presents, because we do those acoustic sets, but we also do the live band stuff. He's going to be doing a DJ set, which is going to be so much fun. So I'm really excited to be like out in the crowd, like dancing. This is like my playlist. This is like my going to work, going to a gig, in the shower playlist
Nice.
that he's basically going to be playing. These are all the songs that I listen to on a daily basis.
That's cool.
So getting to listen to them with like 518 people and be in the crowd and have some drinks and like celebrate the new year with everybody is going to be so much fun.
Yeah, and Katie had a good point that it's kind of the perfect date because it's on a Friday right after Christmas, and
Yeah.
before
So
New
everybody's back
Year's.
home.
So yeah, everybody's back home. Everybody's done the family thing with enough time to recover. Now they want to get out and party, and it seems
Absolutely.
like
Yeah,
good
it gives
idea.
you an excuse to get away from like the extended family for a little bit, go hang out with your friends and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot of fun, and like reconnecting with your like girlfriends or even just like people that you just love to have fun with. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and it does just look like a totally inviting, safe, and welcoming party and lineup, and it just looks like it's going
Yeah.
to be really fun. And
That's what
no, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say that's what it was last time. You really like nailed it on the head. It was just so like it was such like a safe environment for anybody to just feel like I felt so comfortable like just being myself, and I usually do at shows here in the 518, but it's definitely like a different atmosphere, especially at Lost and Found, like female-owned business. And you just know that you're safe there. And with No One You Know Presents, like they try their hardest to make it like a very safe environment for anybody that decides to come. So
Yeah, I love that.
yeah, that's one of my favorite things about this.
Definitely, very very important, especially in the current day and age. Without getting too into it,
100%.
like we
Yes.
we need spaces like this more than ever, and we need to
Absolutely.
multiply them and support them and lift them up. And so when I was talking to Katie just a little bit ago, I asked if you were doing a song together. And she was like, oh, I don't know if we're gonna. So maybe I'll ask you as well. Did you think about maybe doing a song together with Katie at the show? Putting you on
I
the
was
spot?
thinking about I was thinking about it. There's one song that I did last time that she's doing for her set this time. I was like, should I ask her to do it or I think I just want to be in the audience and scream along to it with everybody else.
Right.
I think I just want to enjoy it like everybody else, like in the crowd and just get to admire her. So I had that thought and I thought about reaching out, but I'm like, I really think that I want to like be an audience member during like songs like that. So
that's cool.
I'll be a little bit selfish and say that I'll be getting a drink and screaming my heart out to those songs.
Fair enough. It's being supportive. You'll be out there being supportive.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
really cool.
I'll be the number one fan in the front row. I'll like lose my voice before I go on. It'll be a whole thing.
Yeah. Perfect. It sounds like a party. All right, so that is it's Friday, December 27th, so it's next Friday. Just get your post-Christmas blues out of the way and before you're ready to go out for New Year's. Friday, December 27th at Lost and Found. And Sydney, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to do this. I always appreciate talking to you. It's always really cool.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate you.
All right, so that was my conversation with Sydney Worthley, and before that with Katie Gallagher. Both will be at Phenomenon live sing-along at Lost and Found. That's next week, December 27th. I will be on my little holiday break, and I'm very excited for that. Right now, what we're going to do is go and take a look at Metroland Hot Singles for November. And again, that is a list put together by TJ Foster of the singles that are released in the local area. And then he puts an article for themetroland.com. And then I create a playlist on Spotify so that there's so many ways that you can listen to all the current, updated, new releases from your favorite 518 artists. And what I'm going to do now is play the latest song from TJ Foster himself, or rather, him and his band Eerie. This is their latest single. It's Burnout, and it can be found on Metroland's Hot Singles in Your Area playlist and literally everywhere where you stream music. So go check it out. And like I always say, support live, local music. We'll be right back. This is Eerie with Burnout on Unsigned518's Weekend Spotlight.
Trying to find out why everything good has to end, and every dream turns into a fair weather friend. Am I just firewood? 'Cause I'm starting to burn out.
That is Eerie with Burnout, and that is it for me. Like I said, I am taking 2 weeks off from Unsigned518 and the Weekend Spotlight. I will be back on January 7th with a brand new episode of Unsigned518 and more episodes of the Weekend Spotlight. And I actually will still be recording episodes over the holiday, but it'll be nice to be able to stack them up, kind of get my shit together, take inventory of what's going on, realign, I guess, and then come back stronger in the new year, because there's certainly things that are already being planned, in the world of the podcast, in the world of Metroland, in the world of the band. There's just a lot of shit going on, And it'll be nice to just take some time and hang out with friends and family and relax and not have as much to do. Believe me, I'm not actually taking a vacation or anything, or not working. I'll still be doing plenty of work every single day, just a little bit less, because I'm gonna chill for the holiday from the podcast. But anyway, enough of my shit. Thank you so much for listening, for checking out Metroland.com, and for reading the Metroland issues. It means a lot to me to be a part of it, and there's a lot of great things to come. Thank you for listening to this podcast, to Unsigned518, the Unsigned Unwind, for engaging with me on social media and just being cool. Like, you guys are all so cool, and I really appreciate it. So happy holidays, whatever you celebrate, and I will catch you next year. So I'm Andy Scullin. This is Unsigned518's Weekend Spotlights. I'll see you on the road. Unsigned518 is produced and hosted by me, Andy Scullin. New episodes are available every week wherever you stream podcasts. If you would like to help support the show, please like and subscribe wherever you are listening, or you could buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/Unsigned518. If you would like to advertise on the show, send me an email at unsigned518@gmail.com. And to be a guest on the show, reach out to me through Instagram at Unsigned518. Take care of one another, and I'll see you next week.